Overlander. I'm cooking on the scuttle, running full throttle. I'm driving my Tacoma far away from Corona. Alaskan Overlander. Oh yeah, baby, give me some.
Saturday, October 17th. I can't believe this is the 14th episode of Alaskan Overlander. Probably do another winter one or two before the season's up. But I got my coffee from Kindred Spirits. Alaska does coffee like Seattle. We kind of copied Seattle. They have all these drive-through coffee stands, and I go there and get my smoothies and my breakfast burritos and my good coffee. But anyways, I'm all fueled up. I'm driving to my hometown of Homer, Alaska. I'm gonna fly fish some local streams for steelhead. Now, steelhead is basically a rainbow trout on steroids. It's much bigger and stronger than a rainbow trout, and it goes out to the ocean, so it has to be stronger. But anyways, it's the ultimate fly fishing species for up here, at least, I feel. And I didn't get one last year. I got one the year before, something like that, but really hoping to catch a steelhead on my fly rod. It's catch and release only, but I wouldn't kill one anyway. It's such a beautiful fish. But I'll stop by in Soldotna, get some flies. I need some fluorocarbon leader. My fly line's pretty old and cracked, but I'm not gonna have time to change it out, so I'll just use what I got. Hopefully it doesn't break, but I just need to get on the river. It kind of got a late start. But I'll camp somewhere on the spit. It's kind of unseasonably cold. I mean, it was like 30 degrees this morning, and the car was all frosted up. So we'll see. I'm going to be fine with the insulation tent and the iCamper and my sleeping bag. So really looking forward to getting back out there. So we'll see what happens. Yay for adventure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Come to Papa. Well, I didn't get a steelhead, but I am very happy. I got a nice Dolly Varden. I haven't fly fished a whole lot this summer, so that is exactly what I needed. The Dolly Varden, it's kind of a slang name Alaskans made up for it, but it's been placed as an official name, I guess, but it's a type of Arctic char. It's like a cousin to the rainbow trout, but it didn't fight that hard because I had a big 8-weight steelhead rod, and this was a little 16, 17-inch trout, but it was bigger than I thought it would be, and it was really fun. I didn't get skunked. I didn't, foul hook it or anything. It took the bead, and the hook got it right in the lip. I was able to release it. Beautiful fish. I was very happy. It was so slow. Everybody was saying that it cooled down so much. It was pre-tide, but there was not the amount of steelhead there were last weekend. So I was happy for anything, and I was delighted to get this big fat Dolly Varden. So that's my fly fishing fix for now. I could have kept fishing the tide, but my dad's gonna cook dinner for me tonight, so I'm gonna go do that and then find a place to camp in Homer. So far this trip has been a success.
And
The old one is better than this, though.
oh, 10 times! This thing's a piece of junk. You're not even ready yet. Now, hey, don't be recording this deal. We're not done here. We're working our way down the line here. But now,
Lamb chops.
yeah, them chops.
Cookie for dessert.
You.
They just set it for you?
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea.
You gotta figure that out.
I mean, they just put this stuff on.
Yeah.
And look, I have to go through all this picture and stuff. Why couldn't they just put it in a line and all these?
Yeah. So Saturday night, I was gonna go camp at the Spit, but my dad talked me into just camping out in his driveway. So I thought that was a better plan. I'm gonna wake up and he's gonna cook breakfast for me in the morning. A really nice, stable platform here. Best night ever. I got a big day ahead of me tomorrow. I got to go to a couple of my favorite places in Homer, and I may fish a little bit on the way back up, but we'll see. I've already got the Dolly that I wanted, but I'll explore Homer a little bit for sure. Get some of my favorite coffee, some of my favorite lunch food, and just having the time of my life. Homer, Alaska, the cosmic hamlet by the sea. So I'm gonna bust out my iPad here and watch some movies and go to sleep. All right, let's see what tomorrow brings. Rain. shot. Lox bagel, look at that, and K-Bay coffee. Hell yeah. Well, pass this truck here. It rained all night, which was annoying because I like to dry off the tent before I close it. The iCamper is kind of hard to close when it's wet. But the crummy thing is it snowed in the past. So I had a bunch of crap I was gonna do. I was gonna go to my favorite spots. I was gonna 4x4 on the beach, but now I'm just heading back to town because it's snowing in the pass. Long Windy Road called me and said that it's snowing starting in Ninilchik up. So, I mean, this thing could drive through a foot of snow up the highway. I'm just worried about the other people. It's kind of like the lower 48. The first snow, nobody's ready for it, and you see all these horrible crashes on the highway. That's kind of what happens up here. People forget how to drive on snow. So I'm just hoping there's not a wreck on the highway that's going to slow me down. If it gets really slick, I'll go into 4 high. So we'll see. I had incredible Lox bagel from the bagel shop in Homer. Got my K-Bay coffee. So I'm a happy camper. Caught my fish yesterday. So now I'm just going to try to power back. It's still rain right here, but pretty close to where I was fishing. Supposedly it's going to turn into snow. So we'll see what happens. Always an adventure. Well, I'm a little disappointed. So far there's been no snow on the road. It's raining now. All the snow is melted on the road. There's a little bit of accumulation down here. I haven't quite reached the top of the mountain pass, so there might be a little snow on the road, but I'm almost disappointed. I'm making great time though, so I'll be in Anchorage in less than an hour and a half. So fun adventure though. Out of the mountains, whatever that is, the Turnagain Range or the Chugach Mountains, and now I'm on Turnagain Arm, and it was a little disappointing. There was no snow on the road. I guess there was snow this morning, but it had melted off the road. But Long Windy Road is telling me it's still dumping snow in Anchorage, so go figure. I had complete nice roads here. I went full speed the whole way. So I'm approaching Anchorage, and I guess it's going to be snowy there, but there's still no snow in Girdwood, so pretty interesting. Fishing closes down in the lower Kenai Peninsula on those small steelhead streams at the end of the month. So I'm going to try to make one more trip on the last weekend and see if I can get a steelhead. So the season's not over for me. It's very disappointing though. They only in the last few years have they shut down the season October 31st. I remember when it stayed open, I would go down to Homer for Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving Day I'd go out and catch a steelhead on the river. It's just amazing. Even through December you could do that. So it's very disappointing that they shut that down. I don't know who's in charge with that, but they're not making very good decisions. So I need to get a backyard. That's why I'm moving, because my waders, I'll go out in these duck marshes and then I'll come back and I have no hose or backyard, so I won't rinse off my waders. I'll just stuff them in a bag and they get full of mildew and mold, and now I can't get this smell of mildew off of me It's driving me crazy, but deep breaths, deep thoughts with Jack Handy. I just think about, I wish it had snowed, because there's nothing more relaxing than catching steelhead on a small stream with a blanket of white snow over everything. That, to me, is northern paradise. If you haven't experienced steelhead fishing in the snow, late fall, early winter, I mean, that's just something you got to do. It's one of my favorite memories. So hopefully there'll be snow at the end of the month, and I'll get to fly fish in a picturesque scene like that. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll have another episode another week or two.
Just